Vlogmas, welcome to today's video. So I wanted to do a week of looks with one palette. So I'm actually going to be using the Conspiracy palette from Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star. But I feel like this is a good palette to do this little like test on, because a lot of people were like, I don't understand the color story, like it doesn't make sense. So I feel like there is, you know, some random things in there, but that's Shane's creative mind. So I thought this would be a good palette to use. I know it's like hard to get, but I feel like if I can do a week of looks with this palette, then it just kind of shows that you can really get creative with majority of palettes that are out that do have a few like different colorways in there. So anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna do a few like pretty normal looks and a few pretty colorful looks. I think I'm only gonna do 5 days. I'm calling this a week, but I'm doing it like Monday through Friday. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video, get some ideas for yourself. And just because you don't have this exact palette, that doesn't mean you can't recreate the looks with something similar. Yeah, I mean, this color is pretty out there. But other than that, I feel like a lot of these colors do exist in the world. You could probably find it in other palettes. No shade at all. That's just, there's millions and millions of palettes out there. So I love this palette so much, and I have been using it quite a bit. So I did just want to kind of use that one for this week of looks, and I don't know what I'm going to do today. I'm not going anywhere because I don't have a car at the moment. Anthony took the Jeep to work, so I might do like a bright pinky, like warm orange yellow look, just because I'm not going anywhere, so I'm not gonna look super crazy. I'm going to be using, I have like just a bunch of brushes right here, but all of them are Morphe. They're either the regular Morphe or Jeffree Star and Morphe collab brushes, but I am just using Morphe brushes for this whole look. So I'll try to tell you guys what I'm using and all of that while I'm going, but yeah, that's kind of it. So let's just get started. I did my face makeup. I'm just gonna be doing eye looks this whole video, so I will be coming on with face makeup the whole time. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and let's just get started. So I think I'm gonna start off with pigment, this pinky shade, and I'm just gonna be putting this in the crease and slightly above the crease and just kind of working that in. So I'm actually using a Morphe M441 brush. This is kind of just like my typical blending brush that I use for majority of looks. Okay, so now we kind of have the pink laid down. I brought it up kind of because this is going to be probably the lightest shade that I'm using for the most part. Then I'm actually going to switch to a more dense brush, which I'm going to use the Morphe M456. A little bit of a smaller, denser brush. I don't know if that focused. I think I'm going to go in with Cheese Dust, which is the orange, and then probably Flaming Hot after that. And I'm going to just like, the orange is going to be on the crease a little bit up, and then the Flaming Hot, the red one's going to be more focused in the crease. So I don't know how this is going to look, because I haven't done like this exact look ever, so we'll see. Okay, so now you can see the orange is kind of layered underneath the pink. Okay, so now we have that laid down. I'm going to use the same brush, just flip it over to the other side and dip into Flaming Hot. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go back in to the orange, make sure that's still there. And the pink on the top is really just kind of like a, I guess, transition shade, but not really. It's kind of gonna be like faded away pretty much, but I did just wanna kind of lay it down just to like have something there that kind of fades from the orange to something else. But I'm just gonna go back in and make sure all of the colors are still kind of there. You guys know I'm gonna definitely do a cut crease, but I'm gonna go in with a clean Morphe M456 and go into Not a Fact, which is this like purpley shade. I've been using that one a lot for the outer corner just because it's like a nice like deeper color, but not anything too crazy, and I hope that it works with this colorway, but I think it will. And I'm just kind of like really focusing that on the outer part and bringing it slightly inwards, so it's kind of just making the outer corner a little bit deeper. I really love this color though. any more product on the brush, but I'm just gonna drag it into my lower lash line. So I know that purple is technically a cool tone color, but I feel like it kind of like works when it's meshed with the red and everything. I feel like it doesn't clash with the other colors. I know this is like insane, but this is how I do my makeup when I'm staying home. I just like to play around with color and just do crazy looks just for fun and just for practice. But I feel like this is turning out okay. So I do want to add the yellow actually. I think I'm going to do that on the inner corners, but first I'm going to cut my crease and probably put ranch on the lid, which is this white. I feel like it'll dull down kind of like the brightness of this look, because I think that's why I love cut creases, especially with color, because it like carves out a lot of that color, so you just have that nice like color on the top and the outsides, but not like your whole lid is like high. I usually cut my crease with the Morphe M410. It's just this little brush right here. This one I've been using so much though, so it's kind of like getting a little bit not as sharp, if that makes sense. So my cut creases have been not as clean lately, but I just take a little bit of concealer and I'm just gonna carve out the crease. And once I carve out my natural crease, I like to look up because it transfers a little bit above the way that my eyes work, I guess. So that creates another line on the above my crease. So I take that as the actual line to follow and cut my crease with that, because it's just going to do it itself and look messy. So that's usually how I do my cut creases. Okay, so like that's my natural crease line. And then I look up and see how it kind of transferred slightly above, but it's just like not clean. So now I'm gonna go in and carve out that whole area, because that is where my eyes go, I guess. Okay, so now that's going to be the actual cut crease. When my eye is shut, you don't really notice, but when I open it, you can see my actual crease line is a little bit lower than where I drew it, but that's because, like I said, when I blink or like look around, the concealer will transfer to a different area. So that's usually the one that I just follow, just so that it is all done and clean instead of it just transferring and me just leaving it there. So now I'm just gonna quickly do the other eye, and I'm dipping into Ranch, that white metallic shade, and I'm just going to put it where I cut my crease out. So now we have that. As you can see, it kind of mellowed everything down just because now there's less color, but I am gonna go back in with Flaming Hot, because that's going to be the one that you really see, and that kind of got a little bit taken away by the cut crease. So I'm just gonna kind of go carefully and kind of try to go around the edges without like dulling the edges, if that makes sense. I'm gonna put the yellow in my inner corner. I don't know how this, I hope this looks good, but I'm just gonna kind of go, I'm gonna take this is a Jeffree Star collab one, JS12 from Morphe. It's kind of like this little small packing like dense brush. So I'm just gonna like dip into that and just literally place it on my inner corner. So you can't really see it that much, but I kind of like, it's kind of mellow, which is nice. That's gonna be it for the eye look. Should I do liner? I might just throw lashes on and not do liner, but I'm just gonna throw on a little bit of mascara before. I like to do this because my lashes are shit anyways now, because I keep putting fake lashes on, but I like to do it because I get a lot of powder in my lashes, and then when I put my fake lashes on, like my real lashes look like powdery almost underneath. So I feel like this just kind of like makes them black again so that they mesh better with the falsies. Okay, so the look is done. I added Stila Cosmetics Caramello to my lips, just a nice little nude. And I think that's kind of it. I'm still not good at putting on lashes, but we are working on it. But here is the final look of today. Nice little warm, kind of like sunsetty vibes, I guess. But that is it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this look, and I will see you tomorrow for the next look. Good morning, guys. It is now day 2 of this video, and we are still using the same palette, of course. I'm going to be doing a more natural look. At least my natural. This is usually what I do for like kind of like an everyday look. So I just use these 2 brown shades and then this one right here. And usually I cut my crease and add ranch in the center. But that is going to be it, just those 3 colors. I love these browns, Tannicon and Diet Root Beer right here. They're perfect browns for just like a nice normal neutral look. And then sometimes I'll add the black like very lightly on the outer corner, and sometimes I will add Not a Fact, just because I love this color and I love using it to deepen out the outer V. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna just take you guys through this super quick. So yesterday I tried to do more of like an in-depth on like what I was doing and how I was doing it, but you guys, if you've noticed, I do essentially the same thing every time, but just with different colors. So I'm gonna be going in with basically the same brushes. I have the M441 is my big fluffy one, and then I have the M433, which is similar to the other like dense packing brush-ish thing that I was using the other day. And then I also have the M410, which is my cutting crease brush. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this, and hopefully you guys enjoy this look. This is, if I'm just like using this palette to do like a normal look, this is the look that I do for the most part. I'm gonna start off with Tannicon, which is the light tan shade. This is probably my favorite transition shade in the entire planet. It just is so nice, blends so nicely, and it's just like the perfect light brown. And this is the same thing. I'm putting this in the crease and above, just kind of like putting it almost everywhere, just fluffing it around. Not really being too specific with this one, just trying to lay down a little bit of color, and then you guys know I kind of get a little bit more precise as the colors get darker. So I'm bringing this up like to my eyebrow almost. And now I'm going to take the same brush, go into Diet Root Beer, but I'm going to be a little bit more focused into the crease and not bringing it up as much, just trying to add a little bit of depth in the crease. Take Not a Fact and throw that in the corner slash kind of bring it in to the crease a little bit, and I'm using the M443, the little bit smaller of a brush. Okay, so that is laid down. I'm gonna go back in with my brush from before, take a little bit of Tannicon, and just, again, kind of get through everything, make sure all the colors are still there and just blended nicely. So there's that. Now I'm just gonna cut my crease, add a little shimmer, and we're on our way. So see, I feel like this is a pretty, oh my god, I'm a mess. I feel like this is a very simple look that took me not even 5 minutes, and you can do this with any palette, any colors. Just take 3 brown shades, lightest to darkest, and do exactly what I did, and that's basically it. But I'm gonna cut my crease right now. I'm not gonna show you guys because I did a little tutorial on how I did that yesterday, and I will be right back. Okay, creases are cut, and now I'm just going to add a little bit of ranch in there. Same as yesterday, just to brighten it up a little. Just kind of going in and buffing everything out, making sure it meshes nicely. That's like it. I don't think I'm gonna add liner because I'm trying to make this a pretty like normal look, and I kind of want to do similar to this but more dramatic later on this week. So I think I'm gonna keep this with no liner, and I'm just gonna throw on some lashes to bring my eyes to life, because my lashes, like I said, are pathetic now. But yeah, I will be right back with the lashes and give a final review. Okay guys, so here is the finished look. I mean, the lashes make it pretty unnatural, but the actual shadow itself is pretty simple and neutral, and I hope that you guys like this look. So anyways, yeah, I think that's kind of it for today, and tomorrow I think I'm gonna do another colorful look, more of a cool toned color look. So hopefully that turns out okay. But I hope that you guys are having an amazing day so far, and I will see you tomorrow for look number 3. Good morning, Vlogmas. It is day 3, and I actually think I'm gonna switch up what I said yesterday because I'm filming a Q&A today, and I didn't really want to have like crazy blue shadow today for that. So I think what I'm gonna do is do the more dramatic look that I was kind of thinking of doing. I'm gonna do something similar to yesterday, but really like vamp it up, and we're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna start out with the same 2 colors, the Tanacon and Diet Root Beer. And then I think I'm gonna go in with my Ride Tier, which is the black, and really like smoke things out, make it pretty intense. I might go in with one of these shimmers, and then also ranch. So again, probably gonna be more of a quick run through than the first day because I did kind of go over a lot of my techniques. So we're gonna just go ahead and get started. Same deal. For the most part, I'm just going to be using Morphe M441 to start off with Tanacon and just place that in the crease and a little bit above. Okay, so now I'm just deepening it up with Diet Root Beer, literally the same idea as yesterday. Okay, so now the browns are on. I'm gonna go into the black. Black is so like, it's just so hard to not make it look freaking crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and just really lightly go in, build it up. This is probably gonna take me a minute. Okay, so the black is on. I tried to kind of like create my own like wing shape with it, and I'm gonna go ahead and like clean it up with concealer, but we're just gonna do like the shadow as the wing today, and we are just going in. So let me just go in with concealer. Okay, so we're like fully black here. I never really do like really dramatic black looks, but I'm kind of excited to try this out. So I'm gonna go get my concealer and cut my crease really quick, and then I will be right back. Okay, so creases are cut, and I also cleaned up the line. I have to like go put powder on it, but right now it just kind of still has concealer on there, but I made it so they're more like just wing shaped. So I cleaned it up. I know some people use tape to create that like wing look with their shadow, but I feel like I just cleaned it up with liner and it worked pretty well. And also I ended up using Morphe M124 brush, which is this, to cut my crease because I feel like the other one is just not as precise because I've used it so much and washed it so much that it's like not as good. So this one worked really, really well, and I'm trying to get like the most accurate, precise crease cut that I can. So yeah, that is where I'm at right now. Now I'm gonna try to add some shimmer shades. I think I'm gonna take the Morphe M506, which is this just like dense little packing brush, and I think I might do Sleep Paralysis, which is this like metallic-y. It looks like a dark gray, but almost has like a purpley hue to it. It's really cool. I'm gonna put that on the outer part of my cut crease and mesh that in with the black, and then I'm gonna just go in and put ranch everywhere else to brighten everything up. Okay, so that's on. You probably can't even really see it, but now I'm gonna go in with ranch and just coat the whole lid where I put the concealer down and just cover it with ranch. Then I'm just gonna add a little bit to the brow bone. Let's see if we need it on the inner corner. Okay, so there, it almost has like a silvery look to it, the way that it is with the black and everything, but I kind of really like the way that it's coming out. And I'm not gonna do a wing again today because I tried to create the wing like that. So also, if you guys have a really hard time doing winged liner, I feel like this is a really good hack to give you that like cat eye wing look without actually having to do it, especially if you are using black. It really like creates the look that there is that liner there. So I think I really like this, honestly. I think I might just keep it like this. I'm gonna obviously clean up. I don't know if you guys can see it in real life, but it literally looks like a concealer line like that. It's like really harsh because that's what I did, but I need to like blend it nicely. So I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna add some lashes to it and call it a day, but I think that's gonna be it for my dramatic eye look. It's very similar to yesterday, but just like amped up. So that is it. I'm gonna go ahead and throw lashes on, maybe add a bold lip, and we're gonna just see how that goes. I have 2 lip shades here. I don't think I'm gonna do this one. Maybe we'll put it on for literally fun because I know I'm not gonna like it. And then we also have this Too Faced Exposed. This is like not even a red, it's like a hot pink. I'm scared. Yeah, this ain't happening. This ain't happening. What? Guys, I can't wear lips like this. Okay, I'm gonna go wipe this off and I'm gonna put on this and see if this is okay. I really can't tell you why I even bothered with that other one, but we are gonna go in with Too Faced Exposed. Okay, what do we think? It's dramatic as hell, I know. That was kind of the point of the look, right? It's kind of got like a purpley tint to it, which I do really like actually. I don't wear this often and I don't know why. I think it just takes a back seat to my ultimate fave, Stila Cosmetics Caramello. That's it for today's look. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Tomorrow is gonna be another colorful look, and Friday I might do like another colorful look, but like rainbow craziness or something. To try to use some colors that I didn't use and just make a new look. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this look. I think it came out pretty cool. I like how it looks silvery because Ranch laid down on top of my concealer. The concealer had like a grayish look to it because the black was underneath. So I feel like it created a really cool tone to it. I don't know, I really like it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it and I will see you tomorrow for day 4. Hello guys, it is day 4 of this video and I'm gonna be doing my cool toned look. I think I'm gonna stick with blue purpley, probably using What's the Tea, Not a Fact, and this shade is really, really pretty. It's like a green shimmer shade, which I might be using that on the lid, but I think I'm gonna try to step out of my comfort zone and do a halo eye instead of a cut crease, because I do a cut crease every single video and every single look. So a halo eye is essentially just shimmer on like the very middle portion of your lid. So you have color here, and then right here is a different color or shimmer or brightening. So that's what a halo eye is. I don't think I explained that very well, but yeah, so I'm gonna do something just a little bit different. It's gonna be similar, but it's not gonna be the full cut crease. It's just gonna be the center of my lid, having that little color right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the Jeffree Star JS5, which to me is very similar to the Morphe M441 that I always use, but I still haven't washed my brushes from previous days, so they're all sitting upstairs. I have to wash those, so I'm running out of brushes. And I'm gonna take What's the Tea, which is the light blue, and really just pack this onto my crease, but also bringing it up. This is going to be my transition shade, and this one I find is a little bit less pigmented, so this is just going to take me kind of a while to like pack on and get the color really there. But yeah, that's basically how this is going to go. And I am making sure that I do bring the color all the way down here and all the way over here, because like I said, we are doing a halo eye, so only the center will be cut out. So we do need pigment on the other portion. Laid down, and I'm going to go into a little bit denser of a brush. This is a Jeffree Star collab one, but it's very similar to the other Morphe brush that I was using. This is the JS6, and I'm going to go into Not a Fact and keep that pressed in my crease, but also of course bringing it over to the corners as well. But this one's going to just be kind of more focused in my actual crease. so now I'm just gonna add a little bit of concealer to the middle portion of my lid, and I'm gonna go in with the same brush from yesterday, which is the Morphe M124, which is a little bit smaller of a brush for me to cut my crease or whatever. I don't think I've ever actually done a halo eye, so this is going to be interesting. Halo eye portion. Now I'm gonna take Conspiracy, which is that green shimmer, and I'm just going to pack that in the concealer area. Okay, so I feel like this looks kind of crazy. I'm gonna go back in with the blue and the purple and just blend it. Make sure everything is still there, looking seamless. And yeah, I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of a halo eye. I also don't know if I should have done freaking green and blue and purple for my first attempt, but I personally just love the way cut creases look. I feel like they look the best on my eyes too. But we're here to try new things. There's what we have so far. I don't know how I feel, but I think for this look, I'm going to add liner and lashes. But I'm gonna go ahead and use my Sephora brand liquid liner. All right, wings are on. Now I'm just gonna apply a little bit of mascara. Actually, I'm gonna do a little bit, I think I'm gonna bring the purple underneath the lower lash line. I actually forgot to put anything on my lower lash line yesterday for my smoky glam look, and I'm like, how did I forget that? But yeah, I'm just gonna bring a little bit of the purple underneath. We'll see how we feel about this once the lashes are on, because that is the telltale. But I'm just gonna apply a little bit of mascara. So there's that. I'm gonna come back with my lashes on and add Stila Cosmetics shade Caramello to my lip. This is my favorite lip color. And yeah, so I will be right back with the finished look. Okay, we are back with the final look. I don't know how crazy I am about it. I think this one's my least favorite, but I love the colors. Like, I've done a cut crease with this colorway before, and I love the way that it looks. But I think the halo eye on me, like when my eyes are open, you can still see that purple in my inner corners, and I feel like it just doesn't look right. It could just be because I used purple. If I did maybe like browns, it might look a little better, but this is my first time doing it, so I don't know. I'm kind of a cut crease for life gal, but let me know what you guys think. I think tomorrow I'm gonna do a rainbowy, colorful look. I know that's like not that helpful for people, but I already did the two kind of like everyday looks, and I feel like that's kind of the only pretty neutral options you can do with this palette. So for the most part, I think I'm gonna stick to a colorful look tomorrow, try to get a little crazy, and I think that's kind of it for today. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the video so far, and I will see you tomorrow for the final look. Hello Vlogmas, it is the last day of this video, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of excited to finish this video. Like I said yesterday, I'm gonna do a kind of like rainbowy look, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing, so I can't even, it's not time to play right now. I love you, but you can't be in it. I can't even tell you what I'm planning on doing because I don't know yet. I gotta figure it out, but I wanna try to use a lot of colors and something that's different from the first look and yesterday's look. I'm just gonna kind of sit here, look at the colors, try to think of what I'm gonna do. You want some too? Thank you. So that's kind of it. I will be back to start. I washed my brushes, so we got our whole thing of brushes right here. And that's about it. We're gonna get started, and hopefully you guys like this look, and hopefully Juice can go sit somewhere else for this video. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do like a pinky purplish look on the top, and then do like a blue or greenish on the bottom, and we're gonna see how that looks. I've never really done a look like this, so we are going to see how it turns out. It might be a mess, but that's what we're doing. So I think I'm gonna start out with Trisha, which, can I be honest, I have not used this shade yet. This is hot pink, but it is like a shimmer. So that's why I haven't really used it yet. I'm gonna go in first with pigment and kind of use that as my like transition shade. Then go in with Trisha, probably going with Not a Fact on the top just to deepen out the outer part. Cut my crease, do a shimmer. I might use Diet Cola, which is like a nice silver instead of ranch, which is what I normally use. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And then either throw like the light blue or the green underneath my eye. So let's go ahead and get started. I am gonna start out with the light pink and put that kind of as my transition shade, and we will see how it turns out. Okay, so now I'm gonna take, I'm using a Morphe M441. I'm gonna take Trisha now. Oh my God, I was looking for my other eyelash. It was in my hair. I literally thought like it fell. I was looking all over the rug. I was looking on Juice. I knew it was somewhere. I knew it was somewhere, and it was literally in my hair. Anyways, I'm gonna take Trisha now and kind of just deepen up my crease. I never put shimmer shadows here, so I don't know how this is gonna look, but I do want like more of a vibrant pink, so we're just gonna try it out. This color is so pretty, holy crap. Whoa, okay. I'm gonna go in with Not a Fact, which is that like darker purple. Deepen up my outer corner, and I might even add a little bit of black if this is not like deep enough. Okay, yeah, so I want it to be a little bit darker and like deeper looking, and the purple doesn't look as dark compared to this pink right here, so I am gonna go in with a little bit of black. I've been using the Morphe M433, which is my little denser brush, and I'm just gonna really lightly kind of just pack this on the outer corner and blend it in. Black laid down, it almost looks purpley because it is on top of the pink, and this pink is so effing vibrant that like it will not chill out. So I'm going to clean up here with concealer, just make sure it's like nice and crispy, and then also I'm going to cut my crease with concealer as well, and then we're gonna add a little shimmer and finish up the lower lash line. So yeah, that's about it right now. I will be back once everything is cleaned up and my creases are cut. Creases are cut. I'm gonna go in with Diet Cola, this silver color, and I'm gonna pack this on the lids. So the silver is packed on. Now, I'm gonna try to go in with What's the Tea, which is this light blue, but it's not super pigmented, so I'm not really sure what to do. Okay, I think I'm gonna use this brush, which is the Morphe Jeffree Star JS10. So I'll sometimes use this to cut my crease as well, but I think what I'm gonna do is wet this brush a little bit and try to really like pack on that blue so you can really see it. So I'm gonna wet my brush on my Starbucks. Love that. Now I'm just gonna grab this color. I really hope that it shows up. I think to make this look super crazy, I'm gonna add the yellow to the inner corner again. I'm gonna use the JS12 and just pack this into the inner corner just to give a little more color. So we can get really crazy today. I'm not gonna add liner because like I tried to do a wing with my shadow again, and I did clean it up with concealer, so that might still be there, but I think I'm just going to add some lashes and call it a day. So I know that this look was not super helpful in daily life, but I feel like you can take techniques that I use and use normal colors, so you can do this whole thing but like with different shades of brown or regular neutral shades. So I don't know, I feel like you don't have to do the exact things that I'm doing, but just like following certain methods or ideas, but swapping out colors. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw lashes on, and I will be right back to close out this week's video. Okay guys, so here is the finished look. I feel like it's kind of similar to things that I've done before, but with a little blue underneath, it kind of just makes it a little bit different. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you want to see any other like makeup style videos. Again, I'm no expert, but I just have fun playing around. I really enjoy doing my makeup. It's very therapeutic to me and it's just something I really enjoy doing. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much and I will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas day maybe 9. I don't know. Anyways, love you guys. Bye.